Pradyanas. Welcome back to my channel Fun with Fun. In today's lecture or in today's video, we will be discussing about lists. What do you mean by list? List is a built-in data type in Python which is used to store data. Okay, we'll see the example when it will be more clear. This definition will be more clear. Before that, let's understand few things about lists. Now in list, we allow duplicate values. What do you mean by allow duplicate values? That means in our list, suppose we are making a list of fruits. If the apple is a fruit which can be repeated twice, thrice or n number of times. Okay, so duplicate values are allowed in a list. Next, lists are mutable. Mutable means whenever we want, we can change a value or we can add a value. Change or add new values. So lists are mutable. Next, lists are ordered. What do you mean by ordered? That means wherever we are entering, if we don't specifically mention the location, it will always enter at the end of the list. New values will always be entered at the end of the list. Okay. Next, what you can say? The most important point: lists are non-homogeneous. What do you understand by non-homogeneous? Non-homogeneous means lists can have values of any data type. Like we can have a list with integer, floating point, even strings also we can have. Okay, so we can have any data type in our list. So before moving towards indexing of lists, let's take an example. Okay, example of a list, or we'll see how we can create a list. So empty list can be created with this symbol, or we can have a list with values inserted in it. So let's take a list. Now we said lists are non-homogeneous, so we can have a integer, we can have floating point, we can have strings, we can give double quote or single quote, it's up to us. Okay. Now for this, let's understand the indexing in a list. So this is your 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. We can have negative indexing. So this is positive indexing. We can have negative indexing also in the list. So this is -1, this is -2, this is -3, this is -. For now, that's all about list. In the next part of the video, we'll just see all the operations, all the functions that we can perform with the list. Thank you so much. Hi guys. So we have seen what your list is all about. Now we'll discuss about the operations on the list. So at first we'll discuss about accessing a list, how we can access a list. So before that, let's call a list with certain values, 1, 2. Since list is homogeneous, so we can have, list is non-homogeneous, so we can have few strings, then we can have a floating point number, we can have 5, we can have 6. Let's not take so much because we'll be appending also. Okay. So this is the list, suppose, and then let's print the list and see whether it is showing proper output or not. Print list. Yeah, bingo. We got our list. Now we'll play with this list. So what we'll do, we can access the first any element from the list. So what we can do, print. Now we have seen in the indexing, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So I want to retrieve, suppose 2, so I'll give 1. Okay. See, it is retrieving the second element. Okay, we have seen the indexing in the video, right? Now if I want to, let's check for the negative indexing also. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So print list negative indexing, it will be -1. So it should give the last element, right? Yes, it's giving the last element, that is 5 from the list. Okay. Now if you want the range of elements, so what we can have, print list, any range you can give. Suppose I want from 2 apple to 3.5. So this is 0, this is 1, 2, 3. So I want from 2 to 4, suppose, all the elements after second one.
2 to 4. Yes, what it is giving? 2 is 0, 1, 2. This is 2 apple and 3, 4. So it takes n plus 1. So third and fourth. All the elements if you want. Let's take from second to the last element. So it will be from 1 to 5. Okay. So it will print 2, apple, 3.5 and 5. Now, so this is another way. Now what we can do is, suppose we want all the elements from the starting, but we know the ending where we need to end, right? So what we'll give? Print list colon 4, suppose, till third element we want. Okay, so it will give you 0, 1, 2, 3 till third element. Okay, this is all about accessing a list. Now next we'll see how we can change values in a list. Changing values in a list. Okay, let's go ahead with changing values in a list. So suppose I want to change the second element to some other fruit. So what I'll write? List of 1, the location indexing is 1, equal to, suppose, banana or a coconut, anything you want. Banana, I like banana, so let me write banana. Print list. Okay, let's see whether it works properly. Yes, bingo, your 2 is being replaced with banana. You can change a range of list also. Suppose list of, I want to change to apple. Okay, 2 apple and 3.4, that means 0, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 to few fruits. 1, 2, 3 to few fruits. Suppose I'll give first one to be, 2 will be changing to coconut. I'm so sorry, coconut. Then I want my banana to change to grapes and my apple to change to, suppose, 2. Okay, let's print again. Print the list. It should give you the output. Yes, you can see banana is changed to coconut, apple is changed to grapes, and your what you can say 3.5. So sorry, the initial list was this. Okay, so it is being changed to 2. So 1, 2, 3 elements are changes. Banana, apple, sorry, 2 apple and 3.5. Okay, so second, third, 1, 2, 3 means 1, 2, 3 elements are inserted in the list. Now next what we'll see is appending elements in a list. Appending elements in a list. Okay, in the theoretical part we have discussed list is what do you call list? List is an ordered sequence, right? What do you mean by ordered sequence? That means whenever we'll append, by default it will append at the end. So suppose I want to append list, I'm so sorry, list dot append. Okay, what you want to append? I want to append in the list, suppose 5. Not 5, 5 was already there. I want to append 10. So print, since I have taken integers, so I don't have to give this quotes, but it's up to you. I don't need quotes for the integer. It's being added as 10. So it is taking this to be a string. So let's not do it. But it's already being appended. So let's keep it as a string only, some binary number, suppose. Okay. So that is being included in the list. Fine. Now, if you want to insert at a particular location, that can also be done. Okay. But we have to properly or specifically locate the position. So suppose just tell I want to replace with some other fruit. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for the 6th location, I want orange. Print the list. Okay, so in the 6th location, it is being inserted before 10. Correct? So at a particular location you can insert. It is ordered, so obviously it is not removing or it is not replacing the value. It is just inserting the value at that position and then shifting the other one. Okay, this is all about appending items in a list. Now we can extend the list also, extending or merging the list, merging, I'm so sorry. Extending list. Now let's see how we extend lists. So what we'll do, let's take list 1 equal to, I'm so sorry, list 1 equal to some list values, suppose apple, then let's take small values, banana, then suppose coconut. Okay, these are the things we have. Then list 2 will have grapes. You might be thinking sometimes I'm writing single quotes, sometimes I'm writing double quotes. So obviously Python allowed that. Grapes, any other fruits we have, kiwi. Okay, this 2 list I have. I want to extend this list 1 with this list 2 ka value. So what I can write? List 1 dot extend. I'm so sorry. Extend list 2. Okay. Now print list 1. Let's see whether it gives proper output or not. See, my list 1 is this 5 fruits now. Okay. This is actually merging of a list, you can say. Okay. Now the last but not the list, you can say. We'll see how we can remove items from a list. Okay. Removing from a list. Okay, so let's consider this list 1 only, that has this 5 elements. So I want to remove coconut from it. So let's see, will it be possible? List 1 dot remove coconut. Print the list and see whether it's showing coconut here or not. See. Okay, since list 1 it is taking the, I'm so sorry, I'm printing list, I should print list 1, right? It is printing the previous list that we have taken. Yeah, see, from this coconut is being removed. List 1 mein se coconut is being removed. Okay, now what we can do, specify index se bhi hum remove kar sakte hai. How we do it? Suppose I'll write list 1 dot pop. In first index hum remove karenge. Let's see whether it removes the first index or not. Yes, what it is popping? It is popping your banana. So now first index mein we have banana, list 1, if you can see. So let's just print the list 1 again. See, banana is being popped from the list. Okay, if you want to pop the last element, so you just don't have to give any indexing, it will automatically pop the last element, that is kiwi is being popped. Let's see, is kiwi being removed from the list? Yes, kiwi is being removed from the list. Now if you want to delete the whole list, okay, so what we can use? Del list 1. This will remove the entire list. Now let's print the list. Name list is not defined. See, so we have removed the list, deleted the whole list. So obviously this list doesn't have any value. Okay. Now next what we can do, we can clear a list. Suppose we have list. So let's take the first list because this list is being deleted. So list dot clear. Let's see what output it gives. Let's just print the list. It is showing an empty list. Okay. Now few operations. I'm so sorry. Now few operations we'll see. What we'll see? Let's take a list again. List 1 equal to few integers. Quickly we'll take 3, 5, 6 and 10. 9. Okay. Let's see what this reverse function does. List 1 dot reverse. Okay. And then print the list. Print list 1. See, it is just reversing the list. Okay. We can count the list. So what we can take, list dot count any particular object you can give, suppose 3. So 3 is 0, it is showing. Let's check with 4. Single times we have taken, that's why it's showing that. And for the list it was showing, right? That's the mistake actually. Yes, I was taking for list. Okay, list was empty, right? That's why it was showing 0. Now it will show. We have taken 3 twice in this case. Now let's count 3. 2 times it is counting 3. Okay, then we can see the length of the list. How we can see? Print length. I'm so sorry, length is a function. So length of the list 1. Because list is 0, right? List is empty. We have cleared the items. So it is saying 6. 6 items are there. So these are the few basic operations or functions that we can use with the list. We can use with list. Okay. So we have tried to discuss all of them. So comment if I have missed any particular or important point on list. I'll try to take that also in the next video. Thank you so much for patiently watching.